Hey guys, it's Matt from You and Your Horror Movies, and we're doing another Top 10 Tuesday. This week we are doing Top 10 Backwoods Redneck Horror. So, don't have that many, so I did have 10. So I went through my collection to figure out what I have, and unfortunately know what I'm missing, and need to know what I need to pick up down the road. But let's get on with the show, shall we? Number 10, Top 10. Redneck Zombies. Gotta have Redneck Zombies in there somewhere. Trauma is very funny. A whole bunch of hillbillies drink bad, toxic waste and turn into these zombies. Yeah, they'll eat anything. Funny shot on video. Shit. Got a little trauma. They did this film. Highly recommend Redneck Zombies. If you've never seen it, definitely check it out. Number 10. Number 9 is... Don't Go Into the Woods Alone. This is such a bad movie. It's such a fun movie. It's a slasher in the wilderness, and just a bunch of people just getting knocked off in the forest. Just some weird things, like why is there a guy in a wheelchair climbing up a mountain? Doesn't make sense. Even in when you go like IMDb, it's all the people that are killed. That's how they're known into the credits. Kill on wheelchair, person with painting, slashed by something. It was kind of weird, but this was a fun film. I'm glad Vinegar Syndrome put this out. So that's my number 9. Number 8 is Mother's Day, the original. Bunch of hillbilly rednecks capture a bunch of women that are having their women's outing, torture them, kill them, do all this fun shit to them. Another Trauma film. I think Trauma put this out. Yep, Trauma. Put this one out in the 80s. It's fun. Was brutal for its time too. Another one I highly recommend is Mother's Day for number 8. Number 7 is American Gothic. This is a twisted family. They're on an island. A bunch of people show up, and of course they get killed one at a time. One of my favorites is the swing set. No, the Swing of Death, I want to call it. If you've seen this movie, you know what I mean. American Gothic's fun. Highly recommend it as well. Pretty cool for, I think this was in the 80s. It's either late 70s or early 80s. I'm not exactly sure when it came out. And I'm not going to stare at the DVD long to look for it. But highly recommend American Gothic. Alright. So here's number 6. The only one I own in the series is the so-called out of print but very easy to find Wrong Turn 6. I need to get all the rest of the Wrong Turns. I saw at Best Buy they had 1 through 5 for like $35 on Blu-ray. I'm like, I don't really want to spend that. So I'm just going to hold off with just keep Wrong Turn 6. I like this better than Part 5. Now, if I had 2 would be in here because 2 is my favorite. 1 will be there too, but I don't know. I like Part 6, the whole family at the resort, and the people getting knocked off one at a time. And the ending was pretty cool. Like I said, I hated 5. Ugh, let's not get into that. All right, number 5 is the Millennium Bug. Yes, this is a backwoods redneck creature feature. A bunch of people are trying to escape the Y2K craze. They go camping. They meet up with these crazy folk in the woods. They are trying to breed, and they try to attack everybody, kill a couple people here and there, but also at the same time, this gigantic monster is getting unearthed from the earth. So now the family and the rednecks have to fight off this gigantic monster. Now look at like all those teeth and everything. This movie was awesome. I highly recommend Millennium Bug if you haven't seen it. Great backwoodsy / monster feature. All right, number 4 is Tucker and Dale versus Evil. Now this I found awesome. This movie is the reverse of a backwoods horror, meaning usually you have the hillbillies going after the teenagers. Well, now it's pretty much the teenagers going after the hillbillies, which is really cool. I'm really glad I enjoyed this film. Really glad I picked this up. It was fun. I can't know what much to say about it. I love the wood chipper scene. I love the bee scene. The board in the house nailing the one guy. It was great. The whole, like I said, the whole reversed roles of this film was incredible. I highly recommend Tucker and Dale versus Evil. Number 3 is Hatchet. Adam Green's slasher, pretty much in the bayou, kind of woodsy. So he's kind of a redneck too and everything. Highly recommend Hatchet. I love the series. Pretty cool. Can't say anything bad pretty much about it. Number 2 is the original Hills Have Eyes. Not much of a backwoods, but they're in like a desert, but still kind of backwoodsy, if you want to call it. They're kind of a crazed family, and they go on a killing spree on this family camping out with their camper. Pretty cool. For its time, this was kind of a brutal film, but it's a great film. And number 1 is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I can't say anything bad about this film. You got the Leatherface there, the crazed people in the house. Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this Top 10 Tuesday. Let me know what you think. Later, guys. Peace.